Hi, hello, namaste. Myself Kishan Bharadwaj from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, 6M Bhaskara. So today we are going to discuss about the topic effects of modal integration on traffic conditions in India. So what is so we have the model overview of the transport system in India. It comprises of all such distinct models such as road, railway, civil aviation, coastal shipping, inland water transport. So passenger traffic share. So 89% is contributed by road and 10% is contributed by railway and aviation is consisting of 1%. Freight traffic share. So freight traffic share is of coastal shipping 7%, rail 31% and road is 62%. Significance of road transport. Economic development leads to increase in the share of high value and low consumption of low volume of commodities, increase in passenger traffic intensity, demands for quality of transport. So this economic development leads to the growth of high scale or high value and large volume commodities are being generated using efficient road transport systems. So increase in productivity. 10% increase in the travel speed, labor labor markets expand by 15% and the productivity is by is increased by 3% and significant contribution to GDP and growth government revenue about 3% and which is rupees 2000 billion and favorable impact on education and medical facilities. Participation rate in school education increases by 100% for girls and 33% for boys. Highly employment intensive. So it's only to IWT. So issues and diagnosis and solutions. So externalities, energy and environment. Transport sector accounts for nearly 18% of the consumption of total energy. Share of road transport is 90%. So 98% of the total energy demand is met through petroleum products, which represents half of the consumption of the petroleum products. So CO2 emission on road transport sector is 206.4 million tons, which is 92% of the total emission of transport sector. Significance life cycle analysis. Consider full life cycle energy and CO2 impact of transport models. Except one, no oil producing country can balance their budget at less than 100 US dollars per barrel. Safety. Road accidents in 2014. Accidents number of accidents were 4.9 lakhs in every 1 minute and deaths were 1.4 lakhs and one death every 4 minutes. Injuries are about 4.63 lakhs per minute. Accident impose significant costs. 3% of GDP of India is being what is being spent on the accident impose significant costs. So accidents on national highway on 2014 is 2.8% of all the accidents, 28.2% of all the accidents and 34.1% of persons were killed and 39 point not 39 it's 29.9% persons were injured. Major causes of accidents. Drivers' faults is about 78.8% of total accidents in India and overloading or overcrowding of vehicles caused 20% of the total accidents. Fiscal issues. Taxes, users, charges and subsidies serve. So one generation of revenue and the second point is economic efficiency and the income distribution and environmental sustainability are the issues regarding taxes and users changes and subsidies serve. Transport intensity in India. So transport input requires to produce 1 unit of output is 11% higher than South Africa and 14% more than China and 38% higher than Brazil. So tax per unit of output in India more than 40% higher than South Africa. Impact of less efficient usage transport service introducing efficiencies under various scenario the economic gains 0.042 to 0.0148 in GDP under various scenarios. Simplify the multiplicity of state levels taxes through a mechanism akin to that used for transforming the complex state levels sales taxes to simplified state VAT system. Institutional strengthening development of led institution supported by institutions at state, metropolitan and municipal level. And next comes formulation of plan, policies and strategies covering all the aspects including fiscal. The lead institutions initiated or promoted variety of improvements in design of vehicle, operating environment and infrastructure, traffic engineering and management, and enforcement of safety and regulation of standards, safety regulations and standards. The positive outcomes starting from 1960 and 1970 are the results of many years of institution and capacity building. So these are the trends of road traffic facilities in selected countries in numbers. So it's here comes Japan, Netherlands, and UK and USA's graphs. So you can observe in detail for higher information. Or these are the numbers of the fatalities occurred in these four countries, followed by the given graphs. So road traffic facilities in India in numbers. So in 1960 it was 1960 it was negligible. In 1970 it started growing, and in coming to 2010 we have around approximately 1,30,000 fatalities in India, which is increasing year after day by day. So public transports market can determine role of public and private transport provided there is perfect competition, no significant invisibilities, no unpriced externalities. Training a donkey, William. Selection of appropriate modes and techniques and technically and economically efficient development of these modes, the carrots. Action to restrain competing private mode with uncharged externalities, the stick. Institutions. A capable public transport regulatory and management authority is highly desirable. Integration. Effective physical coordination through ticketing between modes critical to attractiveness of the public transport. Role of buses. Even in cities with mass transit systems, the majority of trips will be taken in the ordinary buses. Technology improvement in productivity. One third of the fleet does 300 to 400 kilometers, and 12% of the every trips are empty. Use of information technology, route realization, fleet deployment, and rationalization of maintenance practices and maximization of revenues. Innovative technologies determines the way companies develop and build vehicles, promote electric and fuel cell vehicles, offer low energy and emissions, introduction of autonomous vehicles, business models, personal mobility consumption on pay per use rather than upfront purchase on the capital asset, leading to fall in the cost. Car sharing and the rider sharing is 35% and driverless revolution is 50%. New age accessible autonomy is for 67%. And integrated multimode transport systems. Modes of transport differ in terms of the capital intensity and technical and operation capabilities. Setting up setting of specialized organizations led the undermining the significance of multimodal integrity and intermodal articulations within the transport sector. High logistic costs and sorry assess the demand and cost. Policies to develop multimodal transport system, institutional setups. So research and development and capacity building. Absence of apex institutions need to improve skills and increasing the knowledge of transpiration and workforce and making decisions is being bridged. Knowledge gaps exist in all areas of activities. Initiate process to set up a variety of research institutions. Set up centers of excellence in selected universities and research institutes in each transport sector. So thank you. That's all for today's presentation. Hope you all enjoyed and understood this video.